Hey guys, welcome back to Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader. I think we're gonna try and see if we can get a better angle with our snipers. Oh, we've been ambushed, so we can't adjust our positioning, so scrap that. Stooge being out in the open is a bit of a yikes, but I guess we can deal with that once the battle starts, so let's get into it. Okay. Who do we want to give an extra turn to? I don't know how we get up there with Abelard. I think we have to activate the stairways. That's my assumption. So we might end up giving Pascal the extra turn to start with. Okay, can he move? No. What I do want to do is that. Get rid of them. Okay, nice. Let's do... Tactical knowledge over there. And which one do I want to hit first? Let's hit this death mark over here first. And we'll trail it too. Okay. Now we want... Yeah, I think we'll go with Elliot now. Alright, so... I guess we'll go perfect spot, because if we use this, we can get an extra attack, but we won't have AP to use it, so let's go with perfect spot. And we'll just take a normal shot on the death mark. That should be fine. So... let's do point of curiosity over here. Ooh, don't quite reach the one at the back there. Can we move a little bit? Yes, we can. Let's move one slot over. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Okay. Let's do rear. That's a bit awkward. Let's do it like that. I will then move...
Watch my back.
J over here to get in the zone itself. Let's do overwhelming presence. And of course we're gonna pump up Stooge. Okay. We can move, so that's good. Okay, we do have eyes on that Necron warrior. Let's do perfect spot. Aim for the opening. And then we'll start wailing away. Okay, nice. Didn't quite kill it. Let's just guarantee the kill. Don't want to give it a chance to even have an inkling of reanimating. Where the okay, yep, stairs are now done. That's good. Let's put the trap down here. Joint analysis. Okay, Necron Warrior, Death Mark, that's fine. The Warriors aren't too bad, I don't have an issue with those. The Death Marks are what we need to focus on taking out. Okay. J, let's give it Transcend Potential. Use it on
I hold
Stooge.
all the cards.
Okay. Can we reach? Nope. Oh, we can reach with that one. Okay, that's pretty good. Okay, so we took out the Death Mark. Now we need to take out this one. This one, this should be easy. In the sense that we've got as many shots as we need to deal with them. Can I actually activate the other one too? No. Yes, I can. Okay. Stairs are down. Good.
The scriptural prognosis is favorable.
Okay. Taken that one out. Oh. Let's pray that Necron Warrior then. Alright. Nice. Stooge can actually hit it. Down there, and that should be another kill. Okay, so now let's just blanket these guys with traps. Oh, Stooge can actually hit this Necron Warrior. Good position. Very nice position. Okay. We can hit it. It should be a kill. Nice. Okay. Oh, okay. Let's do that then. Hopefully that... Does that kill both? Not only one. That's fine. Okay, so we need to take out the closest ones. Cannot detect Scarab. They already moved. They haven't moved yet. Let's go with that one. Actually, I probably should have used Death Whisper. Although it does look like it is a one-shot, so that should be fine. Okay, Elusive Shadow. Elliot, this should be relatively easy.
If I must.
And we'll get a free shot. Yep, nice. Nice, 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 nice. Now, can actually reach it. Right? Perfect. This little spot here turned out to be really, really good. And the last one. Right.
I understand your intent.
Okay. Do we have any more? Nope, that's it. Okay. The last confession of Magos Theseus Delta Praximus. Run, you'll find no grace of the machine god in these faithless halls. Only an unholy hatred that is more ancient than the fading stars of these distant systems. They are asleep, the legions, the innumerable hosts. But their sleep is at its end for no one's fault but mine. I have disturbed the slumber of an ancient mind driven only by a thirst for extermination. Even death cannot snuff out the cold green flame of its lifeless eyes. I hear the lockstep march of our doom. Silence echoes it, the silence of our assassins, for death has no need of words. Mercy is unknown to the Nephilimex, his wayward and unholy firstborn. Okay, interesting. Let's see.
It is my destiny to traverse the unknown.
Doesn't look like there's anything else here. Some loot over side. Gaze of the Void. 45 to 60. Dang. Cloaking field emitter. When the wearer moves one of their combat tactics areas, the bonuses granted by this era are doubled. Okay.
Every
Very
day, a
interesting.
new opportunity.
Okay, let's save it here. Not sure what interacting with this obelisk is going to do. Is it going to start a fight? As you approach, the black metal of the ancient plate begins to move. Strange geometric shaped symbols of some kind appear on its surface. A host of smaller symbols glitter above them. They are no less mysterious and inscrutable. You did not decipher the language of the ancient Xenos race. Oh, okay, so fair enough. The Nephilimex Book of Wisdom, knowledge received from the Omnisci himself by his most beloved children. Knowledge that led to the most terrible betrayal of all. Two of his mechadendrites extend towards the stele with covetous trepidation. Two others coil tensely as though about to attack it. Okay, let's touch it. At first, the metal feels not much different from plasteel to the touch, but as soon as you apply a little pressure, it becomes pliant and viscous like cold resin. Emerald green marks linger for a moment where you touch it before being swallowed by the black metal. Try to carve your initials into the slab. You spend several minutes trying to carve your initials into the ancient Xenos artifact with your knife, but the metal instantly heals any damage done to it. The idea seems more pointless with each passing moment. Take a swing. You might as well have stabbed a tank. Blade recoils from the monolith with an unpleasant grating sound, slips out of your hand and flies off. Okay, we needed to decipher the language, I guess. That's a bit unfortunate. Is there anything over here? Or is this just more of the same?
Executing request.
The obsidian smoothness of the enormous slab begins to ripple and roil. A set of mysterious symbols appears on it, as if impressed on its black surface by an invisible finger. They shimmer forebodingly like a martyr gasping for air as life drains from them. Okay. As soon as your hand touches the symbol, new sentences start appearing on the slab surface. They dash around maddeningly fast, overlapping each other. They seem to be trying to burn alien and unsettling messages into your mind. Discerning these messages, let alone comprehending them, is beyond you. Your nostrils are bleeding. The searing pain inside your head is like dead fingers digging their nails into your brain and trying to squeeze it out. You snatch your hand back in a hurry and look away. You feel nauseous. The sense of being invaded is gone, leaving only its horror behind. A horror you are not sure is your own and not forced upon you by the will of a different mind. The inscriptions freeze and fade away. The symbol you touched is erased from the slab surface. Lord Captain, are you uninjured? Sound of mine? Why am I even asking? The answer has been obvious for a while now. The Seneschal mutters the last sentence under his breath. Give the vile slab a hearty kick. The slab withstands your anger stoically and continues its silent display of the same incomprehensible symbols. This calls for less barbaric methods of interaction. Okay.
Activating motive force reserves.
Okay. Unfortunately, we failed I guess a Lord Xenos check to see if we would be able to figure out the language. So that kind of sucks for us, but looks like there's nothing else we can do here. Ah, that's a bummer. I guess we're heading back out then, because there's nothing else we can really do. Unless I've missed something, which is entirely possible, but for now, let's just leave. Because I don't know what exactly we can do if we didn't decipher the Necron language. Okay, so I think everything is explored. Yeah, alright, so I think we'll go back to the bridge and we'll have a chat with... yeah, the Voxmaster, so Vigdis, I think, to see how Ulfar is doing, so let's do that. Unrest on Fuel Deck 3, there was an incident in the officers' quarters. I think those are just random comments, I assume. Okay. How is Ulfar? Has he regained consciousness? He's feeling better, Lord Captain. The ship's chirurgeon was amazed at his resilience. The esteemed Lord Ulfar is currently convalescing in his chambers. Okay. Have a servant escort me to Ulfar's quarters. Okay. Ulfar's dark figure towers over you. His head is lowered, his hair hanging in a curtain across his face. His fair skin is crosshatched with broad crimson scars held together by metal staples and covered with black spiked runes for physical healing. Could an ordinary mortal have survived such injuries? Unlikely. With a twitch of his fingers, Ulfar bids the two servants in attendance to step away so as not to intrude on your conversation. They silently retreat. Edvata, I must thank you for saving me. I had a difficult battle. I thank the Emperor that he did not take you from us to join his heavenly host, my lord. I always survive. Why did you decide to go to that world alone? So I did not have to bury your body in the snow, Edvata. It is not out of arrogance that wolves do not allow mortals into our affairs, but because the burden of those deeds is heavy and they reek of death. Just consider what kind of threat you could have been facing in a place where an entire pack of Astartes had disappeared. If I risked you for the sake of fulfilling my vows, would that have been worthy of me? Appreciate your concern. You and I are different. Your way is to rule and build, while mine is to destroy and chase down prey. Such is the Allfather's plan. And in that plan, my death on the battlefield is an expected and joyous event, while your death would be premature, sorrowful, and damaging to many other lives. Did you find any trace of your brothers? The vessel I found, the revelation granted, that was them. Inside there were signs that wolf scouts leave for their brothers. The Baleful Howl landed the ship on the surface and left, and the rest of the crew disappeared. I followed my brother's trail until an unknown foe blocked my path and battle ensued. What foe is capable of besting you in combat? Your wounds were truly terrifying. An evil spirit, it attacked me from behind and wounded me instantly. Ulfar points to a particularly gruesome scar on his chest, the strike clearly intended for one of the Space Wolf's 2 hearts. The wound gives off a strong medicinal smell, but it is not one you recognize, probably a Fenrisian balm brewed by Ulfar himself. Your healers would faint after one whiff of such a potion. The snow covered my eyes and I could only make out a shadow, but it moved fast and it was strong. If the Allfather's gift had not knitted my ribs into a hard carapace, that blow would have been my last. The wolf says these words with chilling nonchalance. I can still feel its claws in my chest, frost-shredding flesh. Wounds left by spirits are dangerous. They create a spiritual link between your body and its pernicious mind. The only way to heal such mutilations is to brew a potion from the blood spilt by the incorporeal bodies. That evil spirit wounded me too. Then we are both marked. Our bodies will be tormented by its deadly touch until it is defeated, but fear not, Edvara, we will defeat it, I swear it. Your pack seems to have led an entire ship's crew to their deaths. Do not blame us for what we are. Death always clings to the warriors of the Allfather, and we are fated for no deeds other than those accomplished in the jaws of Morkai. Ulfar nods in agreement, his face grim. You are not your usual self, you seem more somber. By bitter paths comes wisdom. In wake of bloody losses and shattered dreams, heavy thoughts weighing on its broad shoulders, it enters unbidden and takes a seat by your hearth. Have you been thinking about your life? About the future? Have you ever wondered what it means to be an Astartes? To know no other family but your brothers in battle. To know no other feast but the joy of slaying your enemies and extolling your fallen comrades. To know with certainty that your death will be terrible, brutal, and agonizing, for time holds no sway over us, and no warrior of the Allfather has ever breathed his last in a soft bed. Death holds no fear for us, Edvata. We have been eating at the same table since day one. Perhaps something good awaits you in the future. Listen, Edvata, when the wolf priest tested me, I went to the gate of Morkai, a dark place where real space and the thoughts of the great wolves intertwine like tentacles of a kraken. Everyone who appears before the gate is granted a vision, and mine was a dark omen. I saw myself in 2 guises, one as white as the moon, the other as black as the lowering sky, and the 2 were locked in combat. As for which me emerged victorious, that was hidden from my sight, but that is not what frightened me. The black wolf's gaze was fearsome, full of more pain than he could ever inflict himself. It drove him mad, turning him into a monster, and as dark as he appears, I recognized myself in him. After all, I was made for destruction, torment, annihilation. I am the more agile monster. Does that mean that by the Allfather's design I must drink this cup of pain to the bottom in order to fulfill his plan? I do not know. Tell me why there are no rhymes in your songs. Rhymes are empty frippery. A saga must be alive. If the words happen to fall into a rhyme, well, that is grand. But to make your whole story fit neatly into such a pattern, you must either twist the truth in the service of beauty, or live your life for the sake of a rhyme. neither is to a wolf's liking. Our sagas are voices sounding through eternity. When we hear them, we do not hear stories, we hear the tellers speaking their words to us now. Do you still believe you will find your brothers? I will find them. Probably not alive, but I will find them. You have a right to them, okay? I'm pleased that my servants found a fitting shrine for your armor. The splendor and monumentality of the chamber befit the solemnity of the sacrament unfolding within. As if performing an intricate dance, the servants of the Omnissiah move in time with the murmuring mechanisms circling the massive space wolf while he stands utterly still. The scent of sacred incense fills the air, giving the sense that one is witnessing a great ritual. And Astartes needs very little, a cell and a table where I can perform the purifying rite on my weapon. That is all I require, but to keep the armor bestowed upon me by the Allfather in some shabby cubicle would be sacrilege. This chamber will do well for the vesting ceremony. There is good plasteel beneath the rich decoration and gilding. Yes, I'm satisfied. What are the servants doing? It is time for me to don my skin again. Ulfar shrugs wearily, his body giving off heat and animal scent. One of the servants opens a casket containing contact unguent. It will be used to anoint each of the black carapace's neural ports marring the wolf's skin. This sacred augmentation seamlessly fuses Ulfar's body with his armor and every fiber of bundle of it. I feel flayed without it. Recently I've been trying to remember what it is like to live without a skin. I can't. Too many years have passed. What will you do now? I must return. My foe awaits me, and it would be dishonorable to retreat from this battle, but I will need help in the fighting. You can count on me. I know, Edvata. Ulfar nods to the servants, and in low voices they begin a guttural prayer. Shadows leap across the walls, twisting together in a majestic and savage dance. In the flickering candlelight, the sacred rite is performed. The angel of the Emperor is clothed in the armor of unwavering faith and his wrath. Okay, so apparently the quest continues. The ship that brought the Baleful Howl pack to this world has been discovered, and therefore the space wolves themselves must be somewhere nearby. A reconnaissance mission is in order. Neos Charoitus, okay. Alright, well, let's head back to the bridge then. Okay. Let's just head out to the system map and see if we can find Ulfar's brothers. So we still have to go somewhere here, so is it... No. I guess it's still on this ice wall then. Let's quick save it. Should still be in this system, so surely it's on this planet then. Ulfar is coming. Iliot is going, so that's fine. Okay, so I'll level up Ulfar. Strength. Let's go with toughness. Demolition. Let's just do athletics. There we go. Easy done. And we can start exploring.
If it pleases you, Sherry.
Okay.
Both strong and wise is Ulfar.
Melter weapon proficiency, virtuous vindication. On hit, targets must perform a toughness resistance test with +10 bonus. Okay. Alright. Let's continue on. Ooh, looks like Necrons.
How can one
Why
find the right way
is this
without
not...
his light?
Okay, not sure why that's not giving us some lore. The scouts discovered Ulfar's lifeless body here. Okay. So you got to this point. Tracks of the mysterious enemy that defeated the Space Wolf had almost been hidden by the snow. Okay. Demolition.
Corruption will melt before
Let's quick
my
save it
wrath.
here. Okay.
The
Nice.
world is full of colors I have never seen before.
More traps. Okay. Thought there might be something in here, but apparently not. Okay, there's the entrance. No, that's the exit to this place. Okay, this looks like it's some kind of arena for a fight, and there's the Space Wolves. Alright, quick save it here, because I think once we walk in, something is going to happen, and there's going to be some kind of ambush. My brothers, red brows furrowed in anguish, Ulfar bows down over the bodies encased in ceramite and adamantine. Once again, fate has barred me from travelling to the hall of the All-Father with my brothers. Look around. The snow-covered battlefield reveals little, but it is clear that the wolves gave furious battle one last time. The rocks are pitted from bolter strikes, and here and there you see scorch marks left by plasma charges. Who were they fighting? I smell no corruption on their bodies, and I see no traces of Xeno's weapons. I think they did battle with humans here. Really? That's interesting, because this is clearly Necron, I guess, architecture. That's interesting. What do you think they were looking for here? I do not know what they were seeking, but they certainly found someone here, otherwise this crime would not have been committed. I'm sorry they died. Do not be sorry, Edvata. They died with honor, as the All-Father's warriors should, in the hall of Kjalhalla. Was that Shalhalla? I don't know how to pronounce Scandinavian words. Their horns will be full to the brim with heady mjod. Ulfar gnashes his teeth in anguish. If somehow someone is Swedish or Norwegian and knows how to pronounce it, feel free to leave a comment teaching me and the rest of us how to pronounce the KJ combination of letters. I sense evil in their deaths. The souls of the Baleful Howl are not at rest, but remain here on the battlefield. They are not with the All-Father. I must escort them to him. Will you bear witness to the last honor given to my brothers? I shall bear witness to their final honor. Ulfar produces a knife inscribed with scarlet runes. Picking up a rock from the ground, he begins to scratch the rock's sharp edge across the blade, etching a name. His powerful voice rumbles. Hear now the saga of the Baleful Howl pack, proud warriors of Fenris, Vilka Fenrika. The verses weave together, recounting the deeds of each of Ulfar's dead brothers, with incredible precision in every detail. The wolf lists the accomplishments of his comrades, the enemies they slew, and the sacrifices they made. The saga continues at length, and the relentless rhythm sends you into a trance. With a grinding screech, the rock is drawn across the knife blade again and again, inscribing one name after another. On the cold world they gave battle, the pack's fierce name never disgracing. So ends the saga of the Baleful Howl, and the void thunders with echo unending. Fenris Hjolder. Ulfar is silent for a long time. The etched knife blade slices across his huge palm, and as scarlet drops paint the snow, his weary voice rasps. Hear my oath, All-Father, Jelgathura Agjima. I don't know how to say that at all. With his bloodied hand, the wolf removes the rune-covered horn from his belt, and from a flask pours something dark and sharp-smelling into it. Let us drink to my brother's Edvata, and then we will build the pyre. What oath did you just swear? It is the oldest oath on Fenris. It translates as, I will avenge or I will be forsaken. Feast well, wolves. The astringent liquid burns your throat, and a fog immediately descends over your vision. The sky darkens, and the rising wind whistles in your ears. Through it comes the high-pitched cawing of a bird. Ulfar nods approvingly. It is a sign. Fate walks beside a skull. Taking back his horn, the wolf takes a mighty swallow of the stuff. Majestic shadows rise in the snowy haze around you. The figures of warriors clad in indestructible armor, bearing an emblem of two black fangs piercing the yellow of the sun. They are looking at you. The brothers bear witness, which means it is time for us to meet my last comrade. What comrade? There is one missing among the dead, and now I know who I was fighting before. It was brother Ignilf. What happened to this Ignilf? He went mad with grief over the bodies of his brothers, and the curse of the wolfen prevailed over his valiant heart. He became a beast. Is he dangerous, or will you be able to reason with him? There is no reasoning with one who knows only the black bitterness of hatred. The curse of the wolfen is not only our bane, but also our shield against temptation. When intolerable thoughts take shelter in a wolf's mind, the curse comes and drives them out, dousing them with the waters of anger. You cannot reason with a wolfen, or deceive him, or entice him. That is our bloody talisman against evil. And what are we going to do with him? Corruption is washed away by blood. We will cleanse his spirit, as there is no hope for his body now, none return from the curse's embrace. Kalkazar once encountered another of my brothers who had also become a wolfen. Kalkazar captured him and brought him to Fenris. That is the debt we came here to pay, but we have no way of doing what Kalkazar did, so we will have to grant brother Ignilf peace. I see. The wolf moon raises its head and howls, then it turns its wise piercing gaze on you, and blood rains down from its snow-white fangs onto the frozen world. Where do you intend to look for him? A toothy grin is the only response you receive. You see fangs lengthening before your eyes. It is Ulfar laughing at you, or the feral moon suspended in the sky. The fog clouding your mind grows thicker. He will come. Let's do this. Ulfar lets out a belligerent howl, whipping up snowdrifts into frightened whirlwinds. You hear a terrible cracking sound. Someone's feet, no paws, are breaking through the crust of snow on the ground. The beast now comes, and its cruel howl awakens the fallen warriors of Fenris. Fenris thirsts for vengeance. Okay, so we have to fight the spirits of the Space Marines. That's interesting. Okay, well, in that case, Abelard can go here, Stooge can go here. Ulfar can stay there, actually. Cassian, Jay, and Pascal. The sounds are trippy as hell, though. Okay, so we have 3 here, and then I assume the next round, the other 3 will activate too. Okay, let's start the battle. Let's give Ulfar the extra turn. Oh, I should have used confident approach first. That's fine. Okay. Now we give Pascal an extra turn. Okay. Shoot him. Tactical knowledge. Joint analysis. And we'll trail this guy. Okay. Let's use the curse, and then let's use held in my gaze. Nice. Okay. Alright. Rhea. Ooh. I don't think we want... Well, he's going to be included in it, I suppose. That's a bit annoying, but it is what it is. Okay. And it'll be Stooge's turn to hop off. Okay. Perfect spot. Create an opening and let's get started. Alright, nice. Oh, really? It missed. Okay. That guy's dead too. Missed, okay. Oh, he actually gets to go. Right, that's awkward. Okay, they both dodged. Nice. Yep. He's Gonski. Okay. Now these guys turn up. Okay. Did that even work? I don't know, actually. Okay. Let's go with that. And drop. Trap there. Got another level up. Okay. level ups really do pile up at the end here. It's quite kind of an interesting way to do it. Okay. Nice. Cassia dodges. All this smoke is a bit odd. Okay, I dodged it. Nice. Really? Okay. What is going on? Can I not? Smoke grenade. Decreases hit chances of allies and enemies with ranged weapons by minus 50%. Okay. How come I can't move either? That's annoying. Did it miss? Not sure. I don't know what is going on at all here. Let's do tactical knowledge. Pray. Okay. Guess we're gonna do hot on the trail on this one. Okay, so yeah, let's just attack. Ooh, nice. Perfect. Charge. Not sure what's going on here. Okay. Run a gun. Big hit. Kick. Let's kick it. Okay, nice. Firearm mastery. That's fine. Now let's hit this guy. Tactical knowledge again. Joint analysis. And we'll just end the turn. Alright, now, finally. Abelard gets to go. Can he charge? Too close, okay. That's fine. Daring breach. Let's just wail away on him. Okay. Hoping it'd do more damage, to be honest. Let's switch it up. This should get us more damage. Nice. Should be a kill. Yep. Good. Oh, damn it. That was dumb. Okay. Let's just trail him. Okay. Good hit. Good hit. Nice. Okay. Let's just end the turn. Then we can let Stooge finish things off. Let's put up an opening. And now this should be a kill. Alright. Perfect. Okay. My verses you will hear, glorious brothers, of how the paths of Ulfar, called Thunderlung, from the first and the last wolf of the Baleful Howl were intertwined. Over his brother's cold bodies standing, Ulfar the Hard-Earned proclaimed to the skies their glorious sagas, and his last homage paid to those warriors proud, as his witness taking his companion of the line von Valancius. The blizzard was raging, and the wind furiously howling, as under that terrible clawed paw is there anything more? Yep. The snow crunched, and in the dead light of a moon, strange to human eyes, a beast, long fur bristling, of death reeking, into the circle stepped. The Allfather's call, two summoned to battle against the beast. You did not fear to meet me, perfidious spirit, who the name Doppelgrendel claims. I see you have naught learned from the last battle, though you paid for it with gouged eye. So spoke Ulfar Thunderlung. And the beast replied, of your spoils you boasted to the priest in vain, Ulfar ever lost. My body alone you wounded, but I your spirit maimed, and your word crippled. Then came the turn of the Edvata to speak. But enough had already been said. The power of words spewed from the beast's mouth, grinning, the cry of the wild hunt, and the embittered souls hearkened. Out of snow and wind, wolf bodies were woven, for the warriors who died an unclean death, the avenged evil never forgetting. Their ice fangs gnashing as they approached, into the roiling sky howling, the first brother by Ulfar was vanquished. 0%, 60%. With the second he clashed the Edvata as his shield. Then with laugh booming the heavens were split by the formidable Ulfar, his battle friends guarding. With a mighty wrench the wolf's jaws he tore, opening them wide, the evil charms banishing. With dignity was met each brutal strike, and with savagery was slain each deadly foe. Pack is defeated. But the beast was not yet vanquished. Roaring his body he threw into the fray like a mighty spear thrust. Howling, his claws cut through the adamantine, the warriors fought, a river of blood spilling. Ulfar Thunderlung, his battle song singing, the black curse his vicious rival echoing. The warriors were clashing when the cunning Edvata don't think that's gonna work too well. Logic, no chance. Ballistic skill, maybe. Weapon skill, no chance. So 80%. With a keen shot struck the enemy from afar. We're playing as a sniper, so I guess this one makes sense. The dark wolf howled in rage and agony, his eyes blazing with lust for vengeance. To his knees the beast fell, and suddenly about his grey lips a smile played of guile and fear. Upon the Edvata fell the wolf's fiery gaze. By the power of icy Fenris, I do curse you. If you look into the past, you shall see only deceit. If you look into the future, you shall see only treachery. The false friend's dagger shall open your breast. The arrows of deceit's wrought shall pierce your back. So spoke the Edvata, the spirit born in sorrow, cursing, and then the bloody wound he spied, his breast was cut. Okay. Sweet Mjord, my mind has fogged, said the Edvater. I don't know about that. I don't think that's going to be a good one. Yeah, we're not going to win that one. 35. His teeth gritting, the Edvater stared down the foe. Okay. 0%. 38%. Okay. None of these options are very good. 0. 25. I don't know if it's a bug, but where's the rest of our party? Coercion. Persuasion. Let's go willpower. Failed, okay. But no strength was left in the cold, battered body. My steps are dogged by doom, the worthy perishing and I surviving, roared Ulfar Thunderlung. Despairing, his brow darkened it with blackest grief. In Ulfar's heart there was no trembling when his hand he thrust into the beast's maw. His scheming tongue firmly gripping, Ulfar began to wrench, heeding not the roar. The teeth snapped closed, the warrior's hand disfiguring. But the tormenting fog relented, the Edvater releasing. Glory to brave hearts that fear not death. So the dark beast lay in the snow, his chosen name, the Doppelgrendel, and over his body standing, Ulfar said, "Before you die, answer me, evil spirit. Who killed my brothers, the Baleful Howl?" In its death rasp, the Doppelgrendel answered, "Brother, we were doomed not by the archenemy's followers, nor by the despicable inhumans who did not touch our armor, nor with dark sorcery did the malefics defeat us. No, it was the humans who oaths of friendship swore that plunged the blade into our back. Their treacherous plot in malice hatched," said the spirit, and then it fell silent forever, the noble wolf's body fleeing and peace to it bestowing. The pair stood together over the prostrate body, the body not of a beast, but of a brave fallen brother. The fearsome Ulfar declared an oath of vengeance, and the mighty wolves to Valhalla went charging. They went knowing that from their betrayers 3 times the blood price would be exacted, and Edvater also his peace spoke. "Who killed your brothers? From this day forth, who is our foe?" "The traitor's name for now remains unknown, but in the darkness I will find him and have my vengeance," so answered Thunderlung, and the Edvater also his peace spoke. Now the last of the pack remains, Ulfar the Avenger. For the cursed wolf there is no other path but to be the hand that punishment metes out to his brother's slayers. The fires of their hearts by death are generously doused, but I, cooled forever, always endure. So Ulfar's mighty word was spoken, a proud funeral dirge was sung, his brother's weary body, cursed by grief, from his carapace was freed and laid upon the pyre. The old spinners weave the word thread cruelly, no inquiries or entreaties accepting. Ulfar Thunderlung cast his gaze, and clearly he beheld the end of his trail. Blood Craven. Ooh, armor. Okay, 85%, 12 deflection from psychic abilities. Alright, nice. And so ended the saga of the Baleful Howl. May the Black Men guide them to Valhalla, I guess? I don't know. Only one was not claimed. By Morkai the Dark-Hearted, Ulfar Thunderlung stood stalwart upon the ground. Too stubborn for death was this rebellious wolf, too hot to be seized by the chill of the grave. His brothers praising, he raised his deadly axe. Fenris stands, so there will many yet to slay. Glory to the fierce wolf, son of Fenris. Let us remember, brothers, the Baleful Howl, daring hunters, fierce fighters, and troublemakers without equal. Let us glorify their exploits and glorify their fall. With honor have these wolves gone to Valhalla. Let us remember the mighty brother Ulfar, who did not abandon his pack in the snowy wastes. Let us remember the traitor of the von Valancius line, he whose name is known and honored on Fenris. Let us raise our cups and cry into the face of Hellwinter's gale, Father, we live still. Fenris Hjalda. Okay, so that's it then. Alright, nice. Okay. Well, in that case, I think we will end the episode here. We finally finished off Ulfar's personal quest, which is nice. There's only one more system left anyway, which is where I think we'll catch up with Calcazar. And I think in the next episode we'll head back to, or we'll start on the bridge and have a chat with Ulfar to see what he has to say about everything. And then we'll progress onto what seems to be the final system, unless, you know, once we get to the next system, unless there's charting new routes shows us new worlds. That's probably the system where we'll finally confront Calcazar. So that's pretty exciting, and thanks a lot for joining me, and I hope to see you in the next one.